Hi everyone, Kate here, and this week we will be comparing an Edwardian manicure with a 1930s manicure. Now, I won't be following the steps exactly for the Edwardian version, as I do opt for a more 1930s style to my nails, and I just don't want to cut them in a way different from what I normally do. But really the only difference between the two lies mostly in the final style of the nail, rather than the steps themselves. While nail trends do vary over time, the manicure procedure from either era really have a lot in common and are still quite recognizable today. Well, I won't give any more away, let's just jump right into it, starting with the Edwardian manicure. The following instructions are from Every Woman's Encyclopedia, which is circa 1910. They read as follows. A surprising number of the most ingenious tools are made for manicuring. The instruments for cutting consist of nail scissors, straight and curved, nail nippers, cuticle scissors, and a cuticle knife. In addition, there are many accessories such as files, tweezers, emery boards, polishing stones, polishers, thimbles for shaping the nails, orange sticks, and brushes. Moreover, many useful preparations are also sold, such as nail creams, cuticle creams, dry powders, liquid powders, nail bleaches, coloring materials, and softening mixtures. 3 or 4 instruments satisfy the requirements of ordinary people, but to use only a nail brush and scissors is to be ill-advised, since the frequent use of a brush is harmful to the nails and is often the immediate cause of small injuries to the cuticle. The following 4 implements may be regarded as essential: curved nail scissors, combination file, trimmer, and powder brush, nail polisher, as well as a nail cream or powder. Anyone, however, who cannot manipulate the scissors successfully with the left hand should be provided with nippers. Nippers are very useful and quite satisfactory, but in England they're not quite so much in vogue as the file and the manicure knife. Before the operation of manicure is begun, the hand should be carefully cleansed in hot water, well lathered with a good manicure soap, and the nails brushed with a moderately soft nail brush. After washing, the hand should be carefully dried, and while they are yet soft, the nails cut and the cuticle carefully trimmed. A rounded shape should be maintained, and the nails should not be cut too short. The very sharply pointed shape is merely a cult of fashion faddists. However, it is not attractive and should be carefully avoided. After cutting, the edges of the nails can be smoothed with emery boards or a file. The skin all around pushed back with the nail trimmers in such a way as to show the shape of the nails and the half moon at their base. Next, with the aid of a cuticle knife or scissors, all the ragged pieces of skin and nail should be carefully trimmed, and the nails will then be ready to be polished. Whether a cream or powder is used for this purpose, only a very small quantity should be placed on each nail. This should be rubbed in with the fingertips and briskly polished with the polisher until the desired gloss has been imparted to the nail. If, however, a powder is used, care should be taken to brush it well out of the corners of the nail afterwards with the powder brush. The nails can also be polished with the aid of a nail stone, and to do this it is necessary to moisten the palm of the hand, rub the stone upon it, let dry, and then rub the nails briskly across the palm. Afterwards, if necessary, the nails can be lightly rubbed with leather so as to give a finish. A small quantity of nail cream rubbed into the finger from the first joint to the tip helps to impart the healthy, rosy appearance of the skin and, in addition, accentuates the brightness of the nails. The nails, under all circumstances, should be attended to carefully every day. And this can be done very easily, for a manicure can be learnt quite quickly, and after a little practice, the operation becomes very simple and only takes a very short time. Okay, well that's alright I suppose, but I really do prefer some real color on my nails, rather than just a polish. So let's switch over to the 1930s manicure and see how it differs. This set of instructions is taken from a 1936 issue of Picturegoer magazine. It reads as follows. Modern manicure does more than groom the outer nail. It is devised to give nourishment and care to the embryo nail as well. Soft manicure is what they call it, and not only does it care for the new nail to be, but it also sets out to eliminate ridges, horniness, and brittleness, caused mainly by acidity in the blood, and secondly, by the use of cheap manicure preparations. Here is a good way to go about a soft manicure. First of all, wash your hands with warm water and good soap, and then scrub the nails with a soft rubber-bristled nail brush. Next, file them with an emery board, shaping the nail to follow the outline of the fingertip. Excessively pointed nails are in bad taste and quite impractical if you work for a living. Take your orange stick, and having wound a wisp of cotton wool about it, dip it in a good cuticle remover, working patiently and gently around the base and sides of the nail. Now cleanse the nail tip with the orange stick, and when each one is clean, repeat the process with a piece of dry cotton wool on the stick. Never use the points of scissors or a metal file for this purpose. It roughens and scratches under the surface, and so make it ready to pick up dirt again. Rinse the hands in clear water, dry with a soft huckaback towel, gently pushing back the cuticle and rubbing away any bits of dead loose skin. Now it's time to remove the old nail polish. Take a scrap of cotton wool and apply the polish remover. It must be an oily remover. The old-fashioned acetone removers deprive your nails of all natural oil and make them brittle. A good oily remover nourishes the nail at the same time, but, and this but is important, when the work is done, it does not leave a film of oil there to spoil the next application of polish. If the nail is the slightest bit greasy or damp, nail polish will not spread itself easily and smoothly. It is bound to crack and peel. Apply the polish, leaving the tips and half moons unpolished if your nails are in a good tapering shape. But if nature has given you broad and squarish nails, you can give them a better appearance by taking the polish to the edges. There are many older women who are conservative about this matter of tinted nails, and, perhaps quite rightly, they prefer nails which appear to glow with nothing but a pinky health. For such as these, there are paste, powder, and cake polishes. They just give the nails a lovely luster. The nail tips should be accentuated with just a touch of nail white. A pencil is the easiest method of applying this, though there is still some who prefer the tube variety. When the polish is quite dry, the final touch must be given. Both nail and cuticle should be anointed with cuticle oil, or if you prefer it, cuticle cream. In addition, this should be a nightly routine. If you have a tendency to brittleness or ridges, it will help improve the condition of the nails. And there we go. As you can see, an actual 1930s manicure could differ from what we think of as stereotypical vintage nails. I personally find a less pointy nail shape much more comfortable and practical. While there are a few subtle differences between the two manicures, the main distinction really is the nail varnish. In the 1910s, when they refer to a polish, they mean an actual polish, as in a gritty substance that smooths the top of your nails, giving it a shine and a luster. But by the 1930s, nail polish had gained quite a bit in popularity and would have been much more normalized. Now, this particular PictureGo article says that red is now out of vogue for polished colors and suggests more delicate smoky tones, but this red polish is my favorite, and I'm going to go with it anyway. I just love it. Well, that's it for this week. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! This video is made possible through the generous support of my Patreon members. Thank you.